Once
back.
again, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we are back here. Thank you guys for watching. It's Stimulus.com. It is Mike Tyson's Cage Wars here at the Empire State Plaza
Yeah,
Convention
all
Center.
day Cage War.
And we're a brief intermission where, Mike, you were once again honored in the cage. I would imagine everywhere you go, people just give you stuff. They just give you street signs.
Hey, listen, nobody ever gave me anything.
I would say he earned it.
Never been given anything but an opportunity. That's all I needed.
You seem so incredibly grateful. It seems like almost every connection, every person that comes around you wants to make that connection with you. You really take that responsibility very seriously around people.
When I'm around people like this, they humble me, because then when I'm around them, my whole attitude is about gratitude, and it's just not enough gratitude that I can articulate to show the appreciation. You know, it's just very, I don't have any words to articulate how I feel. It's just a great deal of excellence, you know what I mean? I just feel good.
That's an atypical response, and that's something really amazing from somebody your stature, your experience, to have that feeling how many years later. It's amazing, and it's something special.
I almost cried a little. I'm trying to get it together.
Well, you've always been very, very emotional. Always been very, very emotional. We would see that in the ring with you. We would see that outside of the ring. There are people in the crowd, they've waited 30, 35, 40 years to meet you and greet you. We grew up with you. You're up, then you're down.
I try to give as much of myself as I can to them.
Well, you do a remarkable
job. You were such a big part of so many people's lives growing up, and so many people's lives in general. I can remember always renting the pay-per-views. Nobody would leave the room when you were on. It was a ritual for everybody in our neighborhood. We would go to one house and cram in this living room and not move.
Hot, sweaty,
and this was before streaming and all that. So if you went to pee, you might not see my fight.
Well,
exactly. If you didn't watch the fight, you don't know. If nobody didn't tape it, you'll never see it again.
Yes.
And that was the thing, too. It was always a challenge to get someone to buy it because it was expensive and we knew it wasn't going to last long.
Well, listen, all I have is gratitude.
Well, and I listened to you speak recently, Mike. You talked about, your adversity you overcame, and when you were incarcerated, that was your most peaceful time for your reflection. And do you think that time really helped you form how you feel?
Absolutely. With other experiences I endeavored with, I encountered, yes, 100%.
That's amazing.
This is another good fight about to happen.
Absolutely. We have Ryan Martin coming in against Brandon Gilmour. Gilmour is coming out of Loyalist Martial Arts in Canada. We have a lot of athletes coming down from Canada to compete in the promotion. Ryan Martin, a local guy out of Albany. This is going to be a great fight.
I think so, 100%. I'm looking forward to it. The whole night's been successful so far.
Mike, you had mentioned something to us with one of the previous matches. You were commenting on the intensity and the stare down at the weigh-ins. You seemed to really kind of soak that atmosphere up yesterday. You were watching the weigh-ins to see what kind of interactions there could
100%.
be between camps. What do you look for when you're at a weigh-in and you're trying to gain some insight?
When two guys, what make a great fight? When two guys despise one another.
Yes.
So that's what I look for.
Did you ever go into a fight despising somebody, or was it manufactured hate?
I had to feel that way in order to accomplish my goal.
So one way or another, whether it was real or manufactured, you had to get there.
Yeah. But it was real to them. That's what matters. Pressure, when people say put pressure on them, pressure's not being like I hit with a bunch of punches. Pressure is not being hit. Pressure is the thought of being hit.
Yes.
That's the pressure, the thought of being hit, not being hit.
Yeah, the anticipation, absolutely. You're right. That's a great point, Champ.
Well, Champ, how many opponents did you beat before you even threw a first punch?
Well, I didn't beat them. They allowed me to beat them. They don't give me a time. They don't give me a chance to beat them because they beat themselves.
I remember you used to talk about how backstage, lacing the gloves up, you'd have this internal dialogue with yourself, and then by the time you made it to the ring, you were an animal.
Yeah. It's really interesting.
You transformed yourself from the backstage to the ring.
I don't even know that guy anymore.
I used to love it. Would come out in black shorts.
The black towel.
No socks.
Time for some action, Red Man.
Yes.
Yes.
You were the style.
Time for some action,
Yes.
baby. You're going to die.
I'm glad Brian's sitting next to you, not me, just in case you're a little wild, Mike.
Every now and then it goes.
I have to pinch myself. I can't believe I'm even here next to the great champ. This is an honor for me, to say the least.
Oh, that's a bad kick.
Brandon
These are the big boys. They don't have no pads.
Well, and Brandon, this is full rules. Brandon Gilmour out of Loyalist Martial Arts, Cage Wars veteran Logan Weaver, a teammate of hers. They're definitely known for their stand-up, so he's going to have some good striking.
And you can see the level has been raised, I also think, a little bit. Yeah.
Martin looking for that leg. Martin's got a good wrestling pedigree.
And conditioning is a big part of that, too. When two athletes are well-conditioned, it looks like a...
This is what you need conditioning for, the wrestling.
Oh, without
You know how much energy they expand when they do this stuff?
Little mutual sign of respect there. I think Ryan Martin knows that he wants to get close with this fight. He doesn't want to stay at range with Brandon Gilmour. Gilmour using that cage, some dirty boxing.
Gilmour has some power.
Like I said, out of Loyalist Martial Arts, they're known to have some excellent striking up there, out of the clinch and just standing.
Gilmour's knees are heavy. His hands seem heavy. He looks like he does damage.
His ability to put pressure on the cage and keep his opponent there, that's a hard skill. Folks at home don't understand the kind of technique that takes.
And the cage hurts.
Oh, yeah. You can cut your face open just getting graded on the cage.
Your back, too.
Yep. We've seen that before, actually, here.
Yes, I know.
Plum clinch by Gilmour.
Wow, nice knee to the body.
Very good knees.
Oh,
Ryan Martin
was that
looking
to the
for
chin?
leg. It was close. Laszlo Hube didn't think so. He has the best view in the house. Ryan Martin looking to secure that takedown. Again, Gilmour with the pressure against the cage. You come all the way here from Canada, you want to come and make a statement. That's a long trip.
That's a long trip to go back on losing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you're Ryan Martin here and you've had your back against the cage for most of the round here, what is Martin's path?
Get him on his back. Martin's a strong wrestler.
Yep.
Stay on top, ground and pound control.
He looks so much, the guy against the cage looks so much bigger than the other guy.
Gilmour, absolutely. He definitely does look like the bigger man. That's why, out of curiosity, it'd always be nice to see what the fighters weigh in on fight day as compared to weigh-in day.
Oh, they must gain 10, 15 pounds.
How much would you weigh in your prime? Was there much of a variance or not so much?
217 to 222.
And that you'd go up to maybe 222?
Yeah.
Good first round. I would say that Gilmour had the advantage.
Yeah, 17 to 22.
You know, we talk about your style, Mike. You did the dynamic striking video with Henry Cejudo. You know, he's got that wrestling style, but there's one guy in the UFC who I would love to see you and Coach get their hands on, and that is Michael Chandler. Because that man is so explosive, as you are and you were with your legs, that I think that peekaboo style against the cage would really allow somebody like Michael Chandler to be devastating.
It's interesting. Peekaboo is good for the punching, but sometimes when you're low, you got to be careful for kicks, knees.
That's why I'm thinking against the cage.
So the peekaboo style normally like this.
Yep.
But in MMA, it got to be like this.
And I did notice in the instructional video, you actually use that left hand as a guard as you delivered the right hand.
Exactly.
I watch, Mike. I watch. Here we go. Start of round 2.
Tough first round to score. My gut says the judges are probably split on that.
Yeah, I would give that to Gilmour. What do you think, Mike?
I agree. He has overwhelmed the guy.
Yes. Kept the pressure on.
He does these high kicks. He goes through the high kicks.
He did a good job controlling against the cage.
He's doing a great job now.
He's got to watch those knees, though, as Mike talked about earlier. That can go high to the head. In amateur MMA, knees to the head are illegal.
Wow, but he's doing a good job keeping him on the rope.
Yes. Ryan Martin taking a deep breath.
And Martin looks frustrated. He doesn't look tired. He just looks frustrated.
Well, shit is not working.
Yes. Well, styles make fights, right, champ? And this style is a tough style for him right now.
I feel like Martin, though, is taking his time to try to figure his opponent out, and
he's trying to pass into full mount.
And this is where he can go to work and even this fight out, in theory.
He's got to be patient, though. You see how Gilmour's working that left leg out, and now he's trying to get to a hip. Good job by Ryan, staying patient, staying on top.
Now we could start seeing the fun stuff, champ. The ground strikes to the head.
Yes, full rules for Amies. Ryan Martin going to try to bulldog him to the ground. Gilmour doing a great job fighting the hands, standing up.
This is a good round for Martin, too. Nice after a first round that more than likely he lost.
Gilmour puts it back against the cage. Tries to dig that underhook with the right hand. The key against cage is establishing that underhook. Create that control.
Now he's got the leverage.
Nice job by Ryan Martin.
About time. That looks like it hurts real freaking bad.
Yes, absolutely it does. Well, that goes back many, many years when Matt Hughes slammed Carlos Newton.
Ooh, and knocked him cold.
Yes.
Wasn't that some athlete?
Matt Hughes, amazing.
Wasn't that some athlete? God bless his soul.
Yes.
That he went through that. God damn.
Yes, God bless Matt Hughes. He's on the road to recovery after that train accident.
Yes, thank God he's coming back. God is great.
Mike, you really are you're an all-fight fan. I mean, whether it's UFC, Bellator,
karate, kickboxing, everything.
You enjoy all combat sports.
Yeah, because it's the same dedication, the same depression,
same heart,
preparing to die for the people who you want to come see you.
Ryan Martin doing a nice job this round, controlling Gilmour. And even if he's not hurting him, he's still throwing those punches and controlling. He's winning those points, as Mike said.
Exactly.
Gilmour trying to use the cage to wall walk.
He's doing well, it looks like. No, he caught him again.
Coming up on the final 15.
And this is pure control, control in the cage, and this
and
is
effective grappling. Yep.
Yes,
not a lot of strikes,
but it's good. It burns you out so much. That's a lot of energy being exploited right there.
And we seem like we've got an even fight, perhaps going into the third round. Does that seem?
Yeah, I'd have to
say that
1-1.
1-1.
Yep.
Mike, I wanted to ask you this: with the kinds of relationships and how personable you are there young fighters that you personally mentor and can maybe consider as family and help to cultivate and grow their career, or are you more hands off in that regard?
No. The only fighters personally that I'm attached, that I'm accustomed is Devin personally. Like my nephew, family member.
Gotcha.
Personally, like that's development of life. Yeah.
Who would you like to see Haney fight next? He's a talented young man.
He got to fight Garcia. That's the fight.
Ryan Garcia, but Garcia said he's going to 40-40 and not coming back to 35.
Well.
So that means Haney would have to go up.
Well, listen, before he go to 40, let's fight Haney.
No, I agree, but he just came out and said he's never going back to 35. He just put that statement out.
But he started at 30. He was never 35.
No, I know, but Ryan Garcia is a little bit weird anyway. We know that.
Eccentric.
Yeah.
I don't think 440 will be good for him.
I don't think so either. I think, he's trying to do it to avoid folks like Haney.
No, I think that's going to be a great fight, those two.
Oh, I
don't think he has to avoid him. That's going to be a sensational fight.
I think Haney takes that.
Yeah, but that's going to be a big money fight for him.
Oh, yeah.
Well, guys, back to the action here in round 3 of our fight. And I apologize. I don't want to interrupt.
This doesn't look good at all right now.
But right now, we've got a reversal here, and this looks like a good start here for Gilmour.
Gilmour has excellent placement with those knees. Ryan Martin trying to work his way up. He's got that underhook, brings Gilmour to the ground. Gilmour tries to reverse.
And he does.
Excellent job by Martin to keep him there. Now he's right in the corner of Gilmour, and Gilmour's corner is giving him instruction. That always helps. Yes, that helps.
Nothing more important to a fighter than instruction.
In the moment, if
you need to hear a voice.
Oh, he's getting the clamps in now.
Wow, what's happening here?
Whoa, full mount for Ryan Martin.
Yeah, this is a dominating position. He was going for a choke.
He's looking
But he did switch. But he switched positions.
looking to extend Gilmour's legs. Gilmour getting that left leg back in to half guard, trying to get to that right hip.
This is exactly the fight that Martin needed and wanted.
Ryan Martin's trying to work his way up the body to either a choke or side or a full mount.
There we go.
There we go, champ.
How'd he get there? What happened? How'd that happen?
Go.
I thought he was on the ground.
Ground and pound in the face.
So we're past the
Oh,
point
rear
now.
naked. Can he secure it? It's in deep.
He got him. He got him.
Oh, he's going to tap.
He got him. He
That's
got
it.
him. He got him.
That's it.
He
Wow.
got him.
That's an
He got
impressive
him.
win.
Great fight. That got the champ on his feet.
He got him.
That is an impressive victory and a really good fight.
Ryan Martin has the champ on his feet today, folks. First time Iron Mike has gotten up off of his chair. And the crowd really appreciates it.
Man, that was beautiful.
That was. And we talk about the heart. You talk about the heart.
I thought the other guy had him.
Yes.
I thought it was over for him.
And Ryan did not give up one time. Beautiful.
Is that seeing a nice choke? Is that as satisfying as a punch knockout for you, champ?
Oh,
just as
listen,
satisfying?
You know why the choke is more satisfying? Because the knocker, boom, you have no choice. You choose to give up with the choke.
Yes.
You show how much you're made out of. You choose to give up. You get hit in the chin, you have no choice.
Yes.
If you choked up, you make a decision, I'm going to give
It's
up.
the equivalent
We got
of
the replay here. He secures
here
that
it is.
choke, sinks it in. He
He's
extends
under
those
the throat.
hips.
He's under the chin, good.
Oh, yeah. Even though he didn't have both legs around the body, he had enough leverage to create that choke. Beautiful job by Ryan Martin.
Look, he still got it standing up. Get that. He still got it standing up.
Great job by Ryan Martin.
See,
that
that's
young man.
excitement.
Yeah.
The guy
Win
still
right
had
there.
it standing.
You know, and on his social media, he talked about how important it was to him fighting in front of you. So for him to have that moment with you is something that's once in a lifetime.
Man, I'm just honored for him to say that. I'm just honored.
Beautiful.
Well, and you know what, too, Will? He climbed up on that cage, and you gave him
That's
eye
what I said.
contact.
That moment that he gave him.
That was it.
143 of round number 3. For your winner by way of rear naked choke, out of the red corner, Ryan Martin.
I mean, that is this is a highlight moment for this young man.
It's a highlight moment for the fight in general. The whole crowd. This
Yes.
is the highlight of the
Everybody
fight.
reacted.
Ryan Martin. That was a war, buddy. What do you? What was your game plan coming in tonight?
Well, I came for war.
Well, if I'm hanging out, I'm sorry. That happens
This is the first time
sometimes.
I wanted to be here. I felt good. I wasn't scared to be here. I was a little nervous, but I just wanted to get in here and get it done.
Right.
I knew I could do it.
Yeah, nice big slam.
Thank you.
Where's Ryan go for the next fight?
Whoever you give me.
Anybody you'd like to thank for your win tonight?
I'd like to thank Blau Pre-Workout, Jeremy from Suk Team Muay Thai and Shots Boxing.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Good job, buddy.
You know, good job by Ryan Martin. We noticed his uncomfortability in the first round, so his ability to adapt and read his opponent and attack those weaknesses was impressive.
I mean, Gilmour just seemed like the bigger guy, and the champ and I and Will, we were talking about it in the first round. It felt like the knees were heavy and the shots were heavy, but it didn't seem to do enough damage to him to prevent
The will and determination to win.
Here we go on the replay. We look. Ryan Martin stretching him out, extending those legs. Gilmour tries to turn. Martin doing a nice job keeping the top pressure. Gilmour does retain half guard for a second. You'll see Martin transition here. Working up the body, bring that right knee through.
Champ of the world soon, brother.
Bringing that
Champ
right knee
of the world
through.
soon.
Nice composure, delivers some ground and pound.
That was the difference maker, too. He softened his
brother.
Now he
softened his
gives
opponent up.
the opponent gives him his back. And here we go. He's getting ready to sink in the choke. Right hand under the throat. Left hand locked on. Hip extend. That's it.
Current champion right there. That guy's a future champ.
I love it. He's going to love to hear that, champ.
I just told him.
Was that hit? Did he come up?
He just came over right here.
That's amazing. Great night of fights, and we're really just getting started. We're just getting the meat of the
That's
card.
punching bag. I have that punching bag.
Oh, I've got 3 of them. I got the Headhunter, I got the 190, and the 110.
So much better than the heavy bag, the traditional bag.
So that one's like liquidish, right?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
It's the Aqua training bag.
Yeah.
A local company out of Gloversville, New York, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
They were
Hometown.
created.
Yeah.
They're created locally.
Yes, Eddie came out of Gloversville. He's got a partner. They're in New York City right now. They have a gym, but
those
it
are
is a
awesome.
local company.
I have that bag.
So why do you guys like that versus the other one in terms of training?
The bag has water. This bag has water. The other bag has crosshair of foam. It hurts your hand. You gotta break the bag in. By breaking the bag in, you hurt your hand. This is water.
So this gives just enough to protect the knuckles while also providing the resistance that it needs.
It's the best.
And the other nice thing is it has that teardrop shape, so you're able to hit those shovel hooks a little bit differently than a traditional
You can still move
bag.
out the way. It's just crazy. It doesn't move as much.
Mike, do you hit the bag? Do you hit the bag every day?
No, but if I was fighting, I would.
Well, are you? So are you fighting?
Nah.